How's it going? Well, wait to say my catchphrase until a little bit because last time my live stream just for some reason the video on demand cut off the first like 30 seconds, but I think I'm probably good to start now. So, how's it going, everybody? Done a lot of stuff recently. I've been to two movies. Um, it's been pretty cool. I've been to a concert. Went to the bar the other day. Um, let's see here. Um, oh, there we go. Now we have two people in. So I guess I'll start talking about, I went to, hey, what's up? That's a rat. What's up, Elizabeth Rickard? What's up, Kappa Cow? Um, I went and I saw they had 40th anniversary of Vampire Hunter D last week. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, what's up, Elizabeth Rickard? What's up, Ari? Okay. Um, Hi, James. But yeah, I went to 40th anniversary screening of Vampire Hunter D, and it was really cool. It's one of my favorite animes. I saw the Minecraft movie, which I made a video on. Um, and I went to a In Flames concert. It was awesome. What's up, Holy Schnitzel? Um, I got me a rum and coke right here. Mixed it extra strong. It's my Jack Link's mug. The Vampire Hunter D, it was still in like 4:3, and they blew it up to the screen, but the remaster looked pretty good. I was with my friend and my brother, and they hadn't seen it before. I'd seen it before, but it was really good. I actually have some ice in your own. I do at the very top there. More Kraken. Yep, the Kraken rum and coke is really good. It's higher proof too. Let's see, what proof is it? It is 94 proof, so 47% alcohol. What's up, Leaky Goblin? What's up, 1666? Anyways, Minecraft movie was just. I think I already said my opinion on the video, but it was fine, I guess. The kids clapping everything was annoying. Love your vids, man. Everybody, classmen, watch your vids. That's awesome. Tatam Rigor. That stuff is dangerous. Yeah, you have to be careful with it. That's why I'm just gonna be sipping on this through the stream. I'm not gonna be drinking tons of it, like chugging it. Yeah, if you've never seen Vampire Hunter D, check it out. Castlevania actually got a lot of inspiration from it. Yep. Oh, you're also from his class. That's funny. Um, then I saw, yeah, we went to a big old concert. Had Unearth, Lacuna Coil, In Flames, which is why I was there. I got the shirt there. Machine Head, and it was set up really weird. There were like two levels to the building, and the second building is the only place where to serve alcohol, and you couldn't take it downstairs. Just really weird. So I was kind of separate from the rest of my family most of the time, but it was pretty cool. I don't know why you would want drunk people walking up and down stairs, but I didn't design the place, so um, uh, but they were awesome, and I wasn't a fan of Machine Head. I thought that they weren't that great. Like listening to their stuff, but live, they're amazing live. Actually, they kick ass live, and In Flames, of course, was awesome as I expected. They played one of my favorite songs from theirs, Trigger, which I was really happy about. Uh, Went to the store and I stocked up on liquor, beer, and snacks and pizza for WrestleMania this weekend. I'm pretty pumped with that. Probably gonna watch that with my dad. Um, Probably most looking forward to the AJ Styles and Logan Paul match because AJ Styles is like one of my favorites of all time. So, oh, but let's see what else have I been doing. It's right, big weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I picked out the pizza and everything. They renamed that chicken bacon ranch rumble DiGiorno pizza that I reviewed before. To just being like Hidden Valley Ranch chicken bacon, which is weird, but whatever. I got it again. Not just for Easter. Yeah, not just for Easter. WrestleMania, both days, Saturday, Sunday. So, what's up? I hate I am Bob. It's an interesting name. Oh, priest. Um, more food review soon. Yeah, actually, I bought all the stuff to make a pizza. I have like extra sharp cheddar. I have some like chunky what do you call it? It's like tomato sauce, but it's for you. It's the thing you dip mozzarella sticks in. What the hell is it called? Anyways, I got that sauce to put on the pizza. I got a pizza roll thing, and I got extra sharp cheddar. I'm gonna make a bologna and extra sharp cheddar pizza, so that'll be cool. Um, well, Lucas, awesome, thank you. Yeah, marinara, thank you. So, I don't know if it's the right one for pizzas because it has like chunks of tomato in it, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my brother to film it because I don't know how I'll be able to make it with one hand. And I'll have like two videos. I'll have the video of me making it and the video of me eating it after I cook it. So that'll be cool. And then I also uh, have some interesting ideas for different kinds of tuna fish sandwiches and putting stuff on the tuna fish. So look forward to that. And then somebody also wanted me to do a Chinese food review, and so I have microwave chow mein. I might do that and put some paprika on it because that's my favorite. Um, my favorite seasoning is paprika. Yep, got a bunch of grub. Mostly just do videos when I feel like them. And lately, I've been so busy I haven't been able to do many, which, sorry about that. I just had a bunch of IRL stuff like I was talking about, but, um, uh, concert was awesome though. For some reason, this was the only tour inflamed shirt with the tour dates on the back, so everybody in my group that went just had to get this shirt because, of course, you're getting the ones with the tour dates on the back, you know. Any snack tonight for the stream? Um, no, I'm just drinking this. I had dinner like just an hour and a half ago, so no snack right now. But I do have some. They released Flame Not Cheetos pickle flavored stuff that I bought. Sort of, I want to try for a video. I might do that later tonight. Sometimes I get the munchies when I get really drunk, so it's funny if you don't post because IRL. Yeah, I know it's been hectic with so much stuff lately, you know. But oh, I was thinking the Minecraft movie really made me think. I know that blockbuster movies have always just been to make money, but they really feel way soulless compared to when I was growing up. Like, take for example the Star Wars prequel movies and the new sequels. Like the prequel movies weren't good, but they felt like they had soul in them. You know what I mean? The Transformers movies weren't good. Well, maybe that's a bad example because the first Transformer movie was decent, but I don't know if I'd ever say they had tons of soul in them. Can you? Hi, Murdery, is that your name? Oh, what's up, dude? I still haven't set up text speech yet. It's proving to be a pain in the ass. I guess I'm not as technologically literate as I thought I was or initially, but oh well. Then I'm kind of worried about my dog the past 2 days. She hasn't really eaten much, but she is getting old. I think she might be turning 15 this year. I calculated it. Her the script came across as ChatGPT generated for Minecraft. Yeah, the weird thing with Minecraft movie is it had like 8 or 9 writers or something on it. I don't know if they're just counting everybody that's had a script, like written one of the scripts, because I know it went through a lot of script changes. It's been in development hell for like 10 years, so they just credit everyone that wrote one part of the script. But it was very generic. It was literally what you think a Minecraft movie would be of them going into the Minecraft world. But it is pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Jensen? Doing good. Um, it is it is pretty funny though that now there's like toys on store shelves that are just it's just like a chunky Jack Black with a blue shirt and it says Steve. It's like here, pay money for this. It's Minecraft now. Some good stuff, but yeah, like but the prequel Star Wars movies have like cool worlds and stuff and weird stuff. And me and my brother quote Jar Jar all the time because it's funny. How rude! It's funny how stupid he is. There's like nothing like that in the sequel movies. It's just like really generic slop, you know. So I feel like blockbusters have gotten way worse lately. I don't know why they have, but should do Slurpee reviews. They're really good. I could try to do that. Well, yeah, I could do that. Thing is hopefully they don't melt on the my way home because I'm not gonna do a review in my car. um, Still driving. I still have my learner's permit. I'm gonna go to college in a couple weeks, so luckily it's gonna be mostly online. So that'll be cool. Yeah, they melt really quick. It's the same problem with like shakes and stuff. I can't review them that good unless I make them here. But then there was what is it called? There were tons of really good mixed drinks at the. Oh, let's see here. If they aren't icy, you can still refreeze them. Yeah, that's true. I could, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of effort for a Slurpee or an icy, or just drink the syrup. Yeah, I could do that. Syrup does taste really good, but the concert was awesome. Oh, I should have wrote down like a list of stuff to try and avoid dead air. I'll do that next time. But I was crunched for time. I had to eat dinner and do some stuff. So, um, freaking hate going to the store though for some reason. Luckily, my store wasn't that crowded this week. I went to a Walmart to pick up my stuff, and I don't know. I feel like people are just getting ruder and ruder. Like the longer that I don't know, longer I live, it feels like people are just getting ruder and ruder. I'm really interested to see what kind of crap the Minecraft movie will spawn. I think they're going to try and make movies like any video game that exists, you know? Um, so that'll be funny. What if they try and make like a Crash Bandicoot or Spyro movie? It's like 20 years too late. That'd be pretty funny. I put in the ice at the bottom like somebody suggested to me my Kraken rum and Coke video, and I don't think it did anything special. So I'm just gonna go back to doing it how I do it, where I fill it up and then I just put one ice one at a time. When I heard Chungus, I knew the writing wasn't gonna get better. Yeah, I went with 7 friends. We were like this big group of people, and people were just elbow. We were all just elbowing each other. Like, did you just hear his name? His name's General Chungus. So stupid. But it was funny. The restaurant I went to a sandwich place right before, and that was interesting. The sandwiches were really good. I got to try lobster bisque for the first time ever. We were like just this huge group of people. There was like 8 people in our group before we saw the movie, and I I went to I got a big large drink, right, and I filled it up with fruit punch, and I went to put the lid down, and for some reason it just split from the middle and exploded everywhere. So that really sucked. And so then I went and cleaned myself up. And then when I was leaving, I tried to go wash my hands. And it's like those individual bathrooms, people lock it and it says if it's occupied or not. And it was unlocked and green. So I go to open it and there's like some guy taking his clothes off in there. It's like, why the hell didn't you lock it? So I just left without washing my hands. I'm like, what the hell, dude? So there's that. That was kind of a disaster, but the food was good. So I don't think the movie was meant to be really serious. Well, I hope not. The whole subplot with the villager falling in love with the lady from American Pie, Stifler's mom from American Pie, he literally just gets ran over. It's pretty funny. Until the ending. The ending of that story was dumb, but whatever. We made everybody stay for the post credit scene because me and my brother heard that there was one, so we made all our friends stay. And that probably wasn't worth it. It was probably one of the worst post credit scenes I've seen. I don't get the whole trend of post credit scenes. I guess it's just to make people try and like read the names in the credits, but nobody actually reads it. We just like talk to each other and then we wait for the scene, because the movie's over. So I don't know. It's really weird. Ugh. Yeah, I heard it was directed by the one of the directors of Napoleon Dynamite, which makes sense. But it's crazy all the kids trashing theaters. I've heard of tons of local theaters that have made it so that you have to have an adult guardian accompany you, like it's an R-rated movie. It's a Minecraft movie because people were just destroying shit. So that's pretty funny. I swear there was something else. Oh yeah, it was really funny at the concert. In between sets of the bands, I went to the bathroom as you do, and there was like a kid went in there with his dad, and the kid was talking to his dad, and I think it was the kid's first concert because he's like, "I can't hear very well. Can you hear, Dad?" He's like, "No, not really." A lot of kids were in the cinema I was in. Yeah, I talked about it at the bar yesterday with one of my friends, and he's thinking of seeing a movie. And he said if he sees it, he's gonna do a noon showing so he can avoid all the kids and teenagers. But we were joking on the way there, me with my friends when we went. I'm like, what are you gonna do if somebody throws a bag of popcorn at the back of your head? And everyone's like, oh, I'd kick the shit out of that kid, whoever did that. Oh, and it was really funny. The asshole kids that I told you about in the theater that wouldn't stop clapping every Minecraft reference, and then it turns out they were dumping popcorn and icy on the floor, like every time they clapped, like a bunch of assholes. So the theater employees had to clean it up. And when they were walking out, one of my friends just like leaned over to them. He's like, "Hey, eat shit." And they didn't know how to react to that, so that was pretty funny. Really surprised someone was going crazy during the movie. Yeah, it was funny. They clapped at like everything, but they didn't clap at Chicken Jockey. They waited. I think they were waiting to see if other people were going to start doing shit. And then when nobody did anything, they just started clapping in the middle of the scene. It's like, what a bunch of wusses, dude. If you're gonna do like throw popcorn shit, do that. I'll just like clap and dump popcorn on the floor. I don't know. Oh, it's pretty crazy, but doesn't seem like there's any big cool movies that I'd care about coming out this year other than the Predator movie towards the end of the year. Everything else looks bad. Like the Lilo and Stitch remake looks horrible. I don't know why they keep pumping remakes out, live action remakes. It's completely quiet for me. Well, that's good. Um, I mean, it was an experience. I will say that, but um, oh, there was Was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I guess I can expand more on stuff I forgot to say in my videos. The one video that I was talking about, why I don't drink vodka anymore. It's funny, when I was going to the ER, I always have this thing where I have like bucket list video games because I always think for some reason I'm gonna die soon. Like I used to think that I was gonna die at 25. When that didn't happen, then 30. Now that I'm getting close to that, now it's 40. But I used to always have bucket list games. At first, it was like Chrono Trigger, and I finished that. My bucket list game at that time was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And I just thought, like, when I kept puking, I thought I was gonna die. My only thought was like, my gosh, I'm not gonna get finish Ocarina of Time, man. And the funny thing is, I still haven't finished it. I just can't get into it for some reason. I've tried getting into all the Legend of Zelda games, and I can't get into like any of them. I've played like the first one. I played Link to the Past. I've played the Game Boy Color ones, like Link's Awakening and one of the Oracle Age of Oracle or whatever. I played like three of the 3D ones: Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time, and I just can't get into them for some reason. I don't know why. It's really weird. I can tell they're like amazing games. I just can't get into them. I've tried like for hours and hours. I haven't got really far in Ocarina of Time. I got to that one boss where it's like a trampoline that's bouncing, and you have to like use a like the lens of truth or whatever to see it. I just realized I'm not having fun, so I'm just gonna stop playing it. Also, like the Zelda games, what can't get into them either. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I can tell everything about them's amazing. I just can't get into them for some reason. Have no idea why. It's really weird. Even though I didn't designate this as a Q&A stream, you guys can ask me any questions if you want, as usual. Um, let's see. I guess I can show off the liquor that I got. Of course, I got some Four Locos. Be having one of these each night of WrestleMania, probably. Yeah, my favorite flavors of them. There's some flavors for Loco that suck, but I like these flavors. So, oh. And then got Captain Morgan. Got Jack Daniels, Tennessee Honey. True gamer, on the brink of death, and your only regret is not gaming more. My last bucket list game I beat was Resident Evil 4. Glad I did. It was a good game. Yeah, I need to play through Resident Evil 4 too. I keep thinking of doing it during every Halloween, and I keep putting it off. I also need to play through Medieval and Silent Hill. And then I also got some of my favorite peach schnapps. I got one. Oh yeah, got some cherry schnapps, black cherry schnapps. So that's my liquor haul. I think this will probably be my last liquor haul for a long time because I'm going to college, like I said. But look like you would like RuneScape. I liked RuneScape when I was like in elementary school, middle school. It was pretty fun. I especially liked how you could level up all like random stuff like fishing and cooking and stuff. Kind of reminds me of there was a game on the DS. Was it the DS or 3DS? I think it was the 3DS called Fantasy Life, where each job had like a different mini game, and you'd level up in that job. Like, and there was like jobs like cooking and stuff like that. It was really fun. Yeah, RuneScape, especially the music's really nostalgic to me. I remember playing that with one of my friends in middle school. Got me into that. You're going to college for? I'm going to try to be a computer engineer or some kind of software developer. Um, I just realized that with how old I'm getting, I shouldn't just be working at a grocery store my whole life, which that's fine if you do that, but I want to make more money and I didn't like my boss that much, so, you know. um, so hopefully that works out. I have some money stowed away, so I should be good for a while. But I would like to turn on text to speech, like I said earlier, so people can shout messages at me and I can get money. That'll be funny. I think it would also drive viewership up. Um, but yeah, I don't want to start editing videos. Like I can on my laptop if I wanted to, but I kind of like how my videos remind me of old school YouTube. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for with them, you know. So YouTube channel's growing pretty quick. Could do YouTube for a living if it keeps up. That'd be awesome. Um, that'd be really cool. That would be awesome if I could do that. I don't have enough watch hours to be monetized yet. Is the thing. So I'm trying to do more streams more frequently because most of my videos are really short. So I don't get watch hour time from them, and I think it's kind of dumb. Like it's like, oh, you have enough subscribers right now, but you just don't have enough watch hours, so we can't pay you money. It's like, okay, you interested in any other stuff? So I love history. If there were jobs other than being a history teacher, I would try to be a history major. I love history, especially war history and stuff. But there's just no money in it really. So be like I'd be going to school for 4 years and I wouldn't have much to show for it. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel but don't know how to start. Um so with me, I literally just started uploading random shit when I would be drunk late at night and just doing whatever I wanted. And I just told my friends my YouTube channel, and for like 5 years, nobody watched my channel pretty much other than my friends. And then all of a sudden, the algorithm picked up my Wendy's breakfast review early this year, and now my channel's just kind of exploded, which I'm very thankful for. So I would just say do a YouTube channel for fun and just do whatever you want. Really, just make whatever you want. Like you can even just do like live stream games. I have a friend that just occasionally live streams computer games on his Twitch, and he just does it for fun, you know. So as long as you're having fun with it. If I wasn't having fun with this, I wouldn't do it anymore, obviously. So just have fun with it, you know. I'm trying to remember what was some of my other videos that I was trying to add stuff onto that I forgot to say. Hmm. You a fan of rum? Yeah, I like rum quite a bit. Because yeah, I have Kraken in this one. I have Captain Morgan. I don't like. Is it called Admiral Nelson? Admiral Nelson's awful. I can't stand that stuff. That stuff's disgusting. I think I actually threw a bottle out of that I had, which for somebody that like me that drinks so much alcohol to throw something out, it has to be really bad. Like I haven't even thrown out this disgusting scotch. I almost gagged just thinking of the taste of it right now. Ugh, that stuff's awful. Ugh. If you like dark rum, Zara Incredible? Huh. I'll have to try and see if they keep it in stock at any of my stores. I like dark rum, especially mixed with. I actually think darker rum is better in a rum and coke. Um, oh, Zaya. Okay. Yeah, I think dark rum is better in a rum and coke than like Captain Morgan. I mean, don't get me wrong, Captain Morgan's still good in a coke for a rum and coke. But for some reason, I think the dark rum really adds to the flavor a lot. It's really good. Let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Um, but yeah, I was trying to see if there were any more like limited edition anime showings of old movies. Um, After the Vampire Hunter D, we went and saw that. There doesn't look like there's any, but they are re-releasing Star Wars Episode 3 this week apparently, so that'd be really cool to watch. Um, are you thinking of streaming games in the future? Yes, when I get my Streamlabs all set up, you know, with text speech and all that. Almost sneeze. Um, when I get all that set up, I should be able to easily stream games from my computer. My problem is also I lost my nice headset for computer I had the last time I was in college, and I can't find it anywhere. And this headset that I use to listen to stuff on my PlayStation, like, doesn't connect to my computer for some reason. Like, it detects it as an audio source, but even though it has a mic, it won't detect the mic. So I'm also gonna have to try and find that headset. So that's great. But I would love to stream stuff like, especially Vampire Survivors is one of my favorite games. That'd be fun to talk over. Um, have lots of games on my Steam account, so that'd be cool. But oh, it's already been a half hour. Holy crap! How do you guys like my beard I've been growing lately? I had to shave my mustache because it started going into my mouth every time I opened it. But I don't want to shave this until I have to, like until I get a job or something. I'm gonna try and grow this out as long as possible. I like it. Somebody said on a comment I look Amish, but I don't care. I like it. Me of, dude, I am not like Don Vito. Come on, dude. Well, what's up, Peyton's forehead? First of all, I'm not a creep, and second of all, I'm not that big and fat, and third of all, I can talk way better than he could. You couldn't even understand what he was saying, so I gotta go. Been fun. Yeah, fun seeing you too, Jensen. Oh boy. Yep, plenty of liquor and beer. Oh, yeah, I got 30 pack of Miller. Oh, 30 pack of Keystone. In addition to all the liquor I showed earlier for WrestleMania. And then I still have like 15 beers in my fridge or something. So that's a lot of beer, man. Definitely gonna be sipping on that for a long time. Just trying to get a good reaction. Well, okay then. I I loved Viva La Bam. I have all the seasons of that, which I think are pretty rare now. I I would always go downstairs and get drunk with my dad, and we'd watch it like every week. Once I got the DVDs, that is, it was really fun. We got a big kick out of that. Yeah, cheers to WrestleMania with my Jack Links mug. Yeah. Well, that's the wrong jerky, isn't it? It's Slim Jim that sponsors WrestleMania. But yeah, cheers. Hype for WrestleMania. I said earlier, AJ Styles, Logan Paul, my number one most anticipated match. Interested if they'll let John Cena, now that he's a heel, win the championship, which they keep saying will make him break Ric Flair's record and he'll be a 17-time champion. But the championship that Cody Rhodes holds is technically two world championships. It's the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. So wouldn't that make John Cena an 18-time world champion? So who, in your opinion, is the Mount Rushmore wrestlers? Not your favorite, but the top four of all time? So depends on how old we're talking here. But if we're talking about like the modern era, like 80s onward, like American wrestling, because there's Japanese wrestling, there's like old stuff, like there's like the people that made wrestling what it is, um like basically the basis of wrestling. In like America, you had Lou Thez. In Japan, you had Rikido Zen, I think is how you say his name. And in Mexico, you had El Santo. Um, but there's like basically no footage of those guys. There's hardly any footage of them. So 80s to current. Okay, so you have to say like Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, um, The Rock, and then it's a toss up between John Cena or Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes might have sold more merch and tickets than John Cena has. So it's those guys. It's generic answer, but it's true. They sold the most tickets. They were in the biggest matches for the longest time. So they're not my favorite. Those guys are fine. Hulk Hogan though, his matches were pretty repetitive. They were like all the same shit every match. It was just like he got beaten down and then he hulked up and did his signature moves and pinned them. That was like every single Hulk Hogan match. Um, that was a lot of John Cena's matches too. Come to think of it, so whatever. I would like to put Bret Hart on the Mount Rushmore and Shawn Michaels because I like those guys, but unfortunately the business was down at the time and the tickets weren't that good. Prime TNA or AW. TNA was definitely Kurt Angle, Sting, AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe probably. Those are probably the top guys. They're an AEW. It's hard to tell because they've went through so many people. I don't like John Moxley, but he's like been their most consistent star. So John Moxley, um, probably Swerve Strickland now, MJF, and probably CM Punk. CM Punk literally made me buy my first wrestling pay per view, um, and it was an AEW pay per view when he had his return match against one of my favorites, Darby Allin. That's the first pay per view I've bought because of like streaming stuff. Like WWE always has their streaming stuff. It's the first wrestling pay per view I bought, I think, in like 13 years or something. So, dream match that never happened. Oh, it would have to be like Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. They were originally going to do that. They were planning that, like it was in the plans for the WrestleMania after he died. Like he died in like November, and the WrestleMania was going to be in March. So they were like starting to plan that the next WrestleMania, and they were planning on Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 22, I think it was. So that sucks. That would have been an amazing match. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? I don't know. He's kind of lame other than his songs, honestly. It was pretty funny how they had him in the Royal Rumble and he just like got speared and tossed out by Roman Reigns like really quick. That was pretty funny. But I don't hate him. It's just I don't see the big deal. Ugh. Let's see, should I get out my other concert shirt that I got? I got two. Because I came for In Flames, but Unearthed was really good too. So I got the Unearthed tour shirt too. Yeah, man. Ugh. Biggest conspiracy that I believe? Hmm. I think that all of the stuff with Michael Jackson in the early 90s, I'm not saying he's like 100% innocent, but I think a lot of it was the record labels being mad that he's bought like all of his own music and the Beatles music. So I think that that's why all of those scandals happened because they were trying to push him out of like owning stuff that record labels want to. So that's my conspiracy, though. You know, I don't have any evidence for it, but paintings on Bigfoot. I mean, we would have found him by now with drones and everything and satellite cameras. Like, I believe it'd be more believable for there to be like a Loch Ness monster song because we don't know. I don't think all of the really deep sea creatures. That would be more believable to me than Bigfoot. I mean, I guess unless he's like hiding in an underground bunker or something, that'd be weird. That'd be, I don't know. But then why wouldn't he ever try to be part of society? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Chupacabra. Chupacabra stories would freak me out because I had a bunch of Mexican friends growing up, and they were like straight from Mexico, and they'd always tell me stories that they heard about like caves that had chupacabras and stuff, and like killing people. And when I was young, and I would like be freaked out by them. I don't think they're real, but um, was interesting stories. I don't know what would have caused like all of the blood being sucked from cows. Hmm. Maybe they had some sort of disease or something, though. I don't know. Um, of course, I like pizza. I've done tons of pizza reviews. I just bought a bunch for WrestleMania too. Um, two of them have stuffed crust pizza. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, I said yes. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Peyton's forehead, but what extinct animal should they bring back? If you're the scientist, bring back the I did. Kind of freaks me out. We're getting close to Jurassic Park. Just like how with AI, we're getting close to Skynet from Terminator. I don't know. What would I like? I kind of like him to bring back the saber-tooth tiger. Those look awesome in like cave drawings and stuff like that and recreations of them. But it probably wouldn't be smart to bring them back. But it would look really cool. um, ooh, getting a good buzz on. I filled this up like this much with crack and rum and ice. And I filled the rest up with Coke, so this is a pretty strong drink. Oh boy, I'm feeling a good buzz already. Ooh. Wish I had more wings, but like I had at the bar yesterday, those wings are good. But oh well, I have dinner. I have some stroganoff, so I already ate some. I can have some more later, so that'd be cool. But I heard that I think my brother said that they were already talking about trying to bring back the mammoths. Um, which I don't see the point of. They're just elephants, but they have brown fur. That's kind of lame, in my opinion. But maybe they're just doing it because it's like the next logical step after the dire wolves. I don't know. Who knows? I just noticed my brother put a sticker from the packaging of his game on my closet. Wonder when he did that to screw with me. Oh boy. I have a big closet wall of stickers. I might show them one day. Um, Pisses me off. Most bands don't have stickers. Like the concert I went to, they didn't have any stickers. Answer what? Dude, are you on like a way delay or something? I already answered the extinct animal thing. Unless you posted something and it got automatically filtered. I can't control the filtering, unfortunately, on streams. Maybe I could if I was on computer, but I sure as hell can on the phone. So I'm sorry, I'm not moderating anything. So if your thing didn't pull up, your last message to me that I can see is never mind. So I don't know what you're. You must have got filtered if you had something else. Ugh, sorry. I don't know why it did that. It kind of pisses me off. I always set to have all comments available, and sometimes YouTube still filters things, and I don't know why. It really pisses me off because I manually go in and make sure there's no comment filtering. When is the hot dog live stream? What hot dog live stream? You want me to do a competition of eating hot dogs? Or selling hot dogs on live stream? I don't know how I'd get them to people, but sure I could. I, I mean, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But it's an interesting idea to be a virtual hot dog vendor. Would you consider making sushi from scratch or pizza roll? Oh, you must not have been in here, Peyton's forehead. I said earlier um I'm doing a pizza. I got the ingredients and they expire in May, so I need to do it soon. It's gonna be um marinara sauce. I got a Pillsbury like sheet of thin crust pizza, extra sharp cheddar cheese spread, and bologna. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna probably get my brother to film it, but I'd consider. sushi, but I'd have to like do research into making it safe. Everyone is doing it. A hot dog stream would go so hard. I just don't know like what I would do on that. I'm supposed to sell hot dogs to people. Like what the hell does that mean? I can't like drop ship them from and have them still be good. It'd be really I don't get it. I'm not doing sushi pizza. I'm not King Cobra. Hot dog sushi pizza. No, I'm good. Watching some documentaries and stuff about King Cobra, and his early stuff I think is more interesting than his new stuff. So he was very unique back in the day. He still is, but he was more unique back in the day. Tried to beat Joey Chestnut's record. Yeah, that I don't think that's happening. It's weird. Fat people like me, can't eat as much in competitive eating contests. If you ever see the winners, they're all skinny and stuff. It's weird. Like that Beard Meats Food guy that I watch, he's freaking like skinny and small. He can just pack away all the food. Stromboli stream. What is stromboli? Is that a noodle dish? Why do I not? I've heard stromboli. Why do I not know what it is? That's weird. I should know what that is. Huh. There's a really cool YouTuber that I found that's apparently been doing stuff for like. If you ever had a Jessica Boyle in your life, well, thankfully not one I was in a relationship with, but I've had some disgusting, crazy, like ladies that I've interacted with, especially when you work retail, you know. Um, but yeah, I've never had like a naked and laughing in my life. Thank God. um, Sushi Stromboli pizza. I don't know what Stromboli is, but there's a really cool YouTube channel that's like goes super in depth in games like level by level. And he does it with a lot of humor stuff. His name is the Lonely Goomba. He's pretty good. And for some reason, I just barely heard of him the past like 2 weeks, and he's been a YouTuber for like 12 years now. I don't know why I haven't heard of him, but he's pretty good. So I recommend him. Um. So yeah. Oh. Oh boy, I've been going 48 minutes now. Huh. Like what, TV shows or concerts or movies? I'll just assume you mean TV shows. Number one is, of course, get it out without everything falling over. That's not a good cover. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. What's up? It's me again. What's up, dude? What's up, Landon? Oh, wait, I missed stuff. Yeah, TV shows. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, my number one favorite show of all time. Unless you mean like live action, not cartoons, but most of what I watch is cartoons, to be honest. Um, love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, number one in the hood, G. Um, then, oh, I guess I'll keep anime separate, but I think I've already talked about anime before, but where is it? What am I supposed to phone down? Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes. I don't know if you count that as a TV show, and if you don't, I have two more anyways. So, the 80s Ninja Turtles. I love the 80s Ninja Turtles. For some reason, it's my favorite Ninja Turtles, I guess because it's so cheesy. Then The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like Sonic mashed up with Looney Tunes, and if you've ever seen all the Sonic memes like snooping as usual, I see, they all come from this version of the show. So those are my favorite, probably. Oh, and Invader Zim. Actually, Invader Zim's probably my second favorite. I love Invader Zim. My complete series of that is buried somewhere in here too. So I guess that was like 5 shows, but whatever. But I love those shows. I grew up with Invader Zim. Remember, I was like 4 or 5 or 6 watching it right when it premiered. I'm like, what? What is this? This is crazy. They're having this on TV. And I can watch it. Oh, and I love Beavis and Butthead also. Beavis and Butthead's awesome. Sonichu. Yeah, I don't. No, thank you. That's one of the worst comics I've ever read. So yeah, Invader Zim is a very dark for kid show where he's like stealing the kids' organs and they're basically like dying, like sick and dying because they were missing their organs and stuff. Oh boy. I really like how the creators would just screw with people too. Like they had a character like die by falling in an elevator and it exploding, and the executives were like, "No, you can't do that." And the character's name was Iggins, so they're like, "Okay, fine." And they just had him explode out of the elevator with his fist in the air, and it just says Iggins at the end. Apparently, the executives were really mad because it was just basically like flipping them off. And then they hid the bloody Grr image and like frames of episodes. Yeah, I loved Invader Zim. Favorite quote? Huh. I don't know. There's a lot of quotes. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I mean, I like J.R.R. Tolkien, like evil cannot create, it can only destroy. I like that. You see that a lot throughout history, especially if you know your history. People can't create or build stuff up. They tend to just shit all over everything. Uh, see that a lot in history. That's a good quote. That's just the one that comes to my head. Do you have a tattoo? If so, where? No, I don't yet, but I'm planning on getting a crow right here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's pretty big for not exercising in like 10 years. But yeah, I think a crow right here would be cool. Um, not the movie The Crow, but the bird, because the birds are cool. Um, I love crows and ravens. They're awesome birds. Um, I don't know if I'd get any other tattoos though. I'm terrified of needles, so it's going to be really hard for me to get it, and I'm going to have to wait until I get a job because they're pretty expensive, to be honest. Um, yeah. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have a bunch of Ultraman Blu-rays. I don't know if I'd call any of those my favorite shows, but I like Tokusatsu. It's basically what the Power Rangers was in America. It's like guys dressing up and fighting monsters. I like that. I don't like the series Power Rangers originated from. It's called Sentai, and I don't like that show. I think it's lame. But I like Ultraman. Thoughts on thoughts? Well, if you talk about thoughts, you also have to talk about the simp problem. And they go hand in hand. And basically, both thoughts and simps are people you should try and avoid because they just try to use other people or get stuff from other people. So you should just try and avoid those kind of people. I have not watched Invincible yet. I do have, well, my family has Prime Video. I should try and watch it. It looks cool. I love gory animation, so what was cool about the Vampire Hunter D that I watched was it had super detailed gore and watched in theaters, and it had flashing lights because it was before the Pokemon incident happened, so they could still have rapidly flashing lights because it was made in the 80s. Top 3 best sauces of all time. Um, oh, that's hard. I think Kinder's Golden Barbecue is really good. I think that's what it's called. Um, the let's see, ranch dressing definitely is classic. And then I don't know what buffalo sauce I like the best. I love buffalo sauces, but there's too big of a variance to just say one buffalo sauce is my favorite. But what do you mean gross? Which one of those is gross? Ranch is delicious. You can pour ranch on anything. I even have an unreleased video where I was drunk off my ass and I made the chick the what was it called, the buffalo, like damn it, what is it called, the buffalo chicken devour meal. I just dumped tons of ranch on it and ate it. Golden barbecue, that stuff's good. I don't know what your problem is. I like the gold barbecue sauce. It's a bit runnier than some, but I like it. Oh boy. Yeah, it is a good barbecue sauce. Thank you, Gatorade 808. Stuck on an island, what 5 things are you bringing with you? The problem with these questions, they even had, let's do like a writing prompt in college about this last time I went to college. Is the thing is there going to be electricity there, you know? And if there is, then I would bring um my Super Nintendo with this EverDrive. Oh, and then I would bring something to listen to music. So that's 2 or 3 things if you count the cartridge and the console. Well, if you're overthinking it, I'd count the controller, so I'm not going to even overthink that. 4, I would bring probably my Wii, because it has a bunch of virtual console games on it too, so that'd be good. And then 5 would be something to, like, just like a journal or something to write in. That would be my 5 items. I guess if you want to go crazy, something that would give you infinite food. How about that? I want to bring something that gives me infinite food on the island. Wii, Nintendo Wii. I haven't ever tried any weed before, so that wouldn't do me very much good. I don't think. No alcohol. The problem is you would run out that fast. I guess if it was infinite, like the infinite food thing, then sure. But I'm pretty sure that, well, I guess there'd be nothing to do on a deserted island, would there? So, chicken jockey, chicken jockey. No, no chicken jockey. There's literally a 6-year-old at the sandwich shop that we went to before the movie that was like talking to their parents, and they kept saying chicken jockey to their parents. It's like, oh boy, chicken jockey. Oh, people and their memes. Wonder what the next movie meme's gonna be. Dude, I bet you the Minecraft movie is gonna hit over $1 billion. It did better than the Mario Bros. Movie opening weekend, and that hit $1 billion. So we live in a world where Jack Black as Steve in the Minecraft movie is gonna be $1 billion movie. That's very funny to me. I hope we get more weird shit like this that becomes $1 billion movies. Top 5 movies. Let's see, probably. Let's see here. No, that's higher up on the list. I'm trying to think of my 5th one. Probably number 5 is probably Freddy Got Fingered. That movie is so funny to me. Everyone said it was one of the worst movies ever, and every time I've seen it, I'm just crying, tears, laughing. It's so funny. Let's see, what else is there? There's so many good movies. 4 used to be The Joker, but I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know if it still would be. So instead, I will say probably Goodfellas. That was an excellent movie in number 4. 3 is Taxi Driver. That's a really, really good movie, and it screws with your head. You start like almost rooting for the guy, even though he's like unlikable and he's objectively kind of a bad guy, the main character. It's a really fascinating movie. 2 is The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, the 80s one. That's an awesome movie. The number 1 is Akira. I love Akira. Oh, well, hello, she. Is your bed pimped out? You got any plushies or themed bed sheets? Let me see if I can pull it up. I still have from when I was little a Star Wars Episode 1 blanket on there. Let's see if I can do this. There's my doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello. But yeah, look, I have a. Let's see if I can. Anakin. Pod race stuff. Sorry, it's hard to kind of do this like this, but yeah, I still have it from clear back then. So that's cool. Now I don't have any body pillows. I do have some Pokemon plushes that I collected, just to collect, but I keep them separate from my bed. I don't want them getting destroyed. So yeah, no body pillows. I'm not into that. Oh boy. All right. Think might start wrapping things up. I might go. Yeah, it is comfy. Think I. Thank you. It is comfy. I think I'll start wrapping things up. I'll finish this stream up and I'll probably go watch Trailer Park Boys. So, stay on for like a minute. Say bye to everybody. Oh. See you, everybody. Have a good WrestleMania weekend, Easter weekend. Um, see ya. See ya, Chaser. Yep. Oh. Hopefully I'll try it. Hopefully I'll be able to do these more consistently on a more consistent schedule. Um, yep. Have a good one, Leaky Goblin. All right. Let's see. How do I stop this? There we go.